Hey, what's up? Today is the 31st of July. The time is 9:46. Yeah, so I'm eating some peanuts basically. Walnuts. So we have the nationwide upcoming protest tomorrow, and the whole country is a little bit scattered. I basically knew that my today's agenda, the only major agenda I had for today was to have a meeting with someone, with an old, also an old business partner. The second agenda was to back up one of my clients' server. Apparently, he can't afford to run the operations of his artist. He's my client. He can't afford to run the operation. So I'm hoping to shut down the entire thing. He's been refusing to pay me for about 3 months now. But he goes around parading the application and begging me to like hold on. But I tell him I have bills to pay. I pretty told him that I am not liable for his loss of data. So I only backed up because I have some form of conscience in me. So by this time tomorrow, this app will be inaccessible because it doesn't have a server. However, on the other hand, I've been so today was pretty extensive because I and this old partner of mine we've not seen for about 2 years now. So he's about to launch a startup, which is in direct competition with my own startup. But we think different because I kind of think that we're in a situation where we can both benefit from each other. One, two, we may sound like direct competitors, but our approach is completely different. So, I'm not bothered. So far, I did not attempt to compete with him, and he doesn't attempt to compete with me. And despite the fact that we're competitors, so basically, this idea of thinking different by Steve Jobs is what I carry along with me in life, and it makes me say things like, "I am very unique, and you cannot compete with me." That idea rings a lot of bells in my head when I say that with confidence that nobody can compete with me because I have my own journey. So does my startup called T'Challa have his own journey. So we spoke at length, spoke about different things. He was thinking I could come in as a developer, as a lead developer. I kind of figured that that would not really work for me because I'm trying to stop all forms of side jobs and only pick up consulting or selling software I have already built and basically support. Because I look back and realize that the amount of energy I've given to client work, if I've given it to my own work, I picture that I've moved further and faster than this right now, but in other things, I'm very grateful. So, because I'm expecting a couple of deals to pull through, and if these deals to pull through, I'll be able to focus 100% on my startup. So I told him that, and then kind of agreed to bring me in as a consultant. But at the end of the day, I feel I might do some code, but very minimal code. So he wants to start with a market research. That's his business approach. I'm starting with some things, some basics that I want to offer to the marketplace. It's not a matter of who's right, who's wrong. It's more about what can we do. And so, are we fulfilled with the services that we are actually giving out? Do we think we're making a difference? So, um, I ate very late today. My first major meal came in around 4 p.m. So I've been very exhausted. That's why you might see me dragging or feel a little bit slow and everything. I've been hasty. So we spoke on a lot of topics, and I'm very grateful that I can actually see somebody who's a competitor and not feel one threatened, and tell to myself that if I can help him, I will help him. Obviously, I'm not going to give him my business plans, and I don't expect his business plans either because I'm beginning to take an approach to life, which is a philosophy that your customers are your customers, regardless of the situation. So what that means is, if I focus on creating based on the ideas that come to me, what that means is that I can run out of customers. Two, I can always create new customers because we analyze different businesses and we figure that some businesses grow big not by taking not by taking existing market share, but by literally controlling or creating a new market share entirely. So for example, you have the banks, and the banks in Nigeria operate like a mafia. So they do around the world. But this some guys came into the banking sector, and these guys first of all they operate digitally, so they have less overhead cost like the banks. Two, they targeted rural areas that the banks don't really like to target, and it was phenomenal. Some of these guys market valuation can purchase three banks. Yeah, three banks, and does not feel like they're slowing down anytime soon. So whenever I analyze such markets and such realities, I get to realize that we are in this universe to create, not to compete. And I'm very grateful that I know this coming from this book, Science of Getting Rich, saying that we have to be in the habit of creating and not competing. And it all starts with the mind. That's why I'm a strong believer of Steve Jobs when he says, and I quote, we need to think different. That's basically all we need, to think different. To see that the world is a place of abundance. Hey, so mind you, while I was away, my internet service provider resolved the internet problem and then we're good. So I'm currently uploading my backlog of videos, like I think they're about seven. So then again, I logged into my other YouTube account and realized that I had gained some extra views. But I think I want to take this whole content creation as a thing of me not optimizing for views anymore, me optimizing for the movement I'm trying to create, which I think it will be much more fulfilling than any other task. So I have like a lot of files to be uploaded, a lot of files to be uploaded. I'm already seeing about seven. And let me see. So right now the entire country seems to be very very slow, very very slow because everyone is afraid of the protest. My gym has shut down. I'm considering going to my work I mean, it's not entirely sure the country is on shutdown, but there's this vibe the country is giving that a lot of things will be chaotic. That's just the vibe it's giving to everyone. Traffic everywhere. People are buying up as much foodstuffs as possible. I sent my help today to go to the market to purchase some food items because I really can't tell what all of these relate to. So she got the items and she said she may not be coming in tomorrow. But tomorrow, I have someone who is celebrating a birthday tomorrow. It's a small celebration, so I don't know yet. Looking at how the protest is going to go, I think I'll just take a walk in my estate, my gated community. I don't think I'll have to like step out for anything. Then tomorrow, since the network is back, I like to like test T'Challa's mobile application again, just to be sure. Look what things I was working on then. I'll probably create some extra content. Oh, so today I had my assistant go to drop off the I had the smartwatch I purchased. For some weird reasons, it just got a blank screen. So I asked him to help me return. I asked him to help me return the thing back to like a a service center that helps with retrieval. I mean, to be very sincere, I just don't have the time. I don't have the time for that. So he went there. It went smoothly. So the internet. He came back. He started doing some work. So I think he has like 3 videos, and then despite the fact that I have like at least um, videos up for about I have about 10 to 15 videos. I might as well be uploading them every 2 days. I think that's a nice cadence. I mean, every 2 days for the next, even though I record for 30 days, I know I have 60 days worth of content. Yeah. But I like this form of being present with the camera. It's more like when you get into that zone, you do not care about views. You don't. It's more about the state you are. And I was studying today, and I got this concept from I think Dr. K. That is the Healthy Gamer GG. When he says when you force yourself to create content, you don't bring the right vibe to it, and the audience can basically sense the vibe you give in your content. If you are real or not, they will know. If you're happy, they will know. So this idea of being a flow where I am just speaking to the camera instead, and also like I'm speaking to a junior brother, is completely amazing. So I'm really not sure how tomorrow is going to go. Just checking my phone to see whether I've missed any calls because I've been mostly offline for a while. Eh, okay. I can see a tweet from Navarro Vikant, and it feels like he's talking about Kamala Harris. It says, "You do not want incompetent, virtue signaling politicians from California, a state blessed with perfect weather and a captive tax base running the nation." I don't know. We may be speaking to Kamala Harris, but I really can't tell there. Okay, my partner sends me a message that the person who was supposed to be uploading content made a big mistake. Yeah, I can see the mistake, hopefully. She'll learn from it. Hmm. Okay, I can see some news, breaking news. Well, I really, I really have to go. I had to make this video because, like I said, I always look forward to this particular time where I can speak to the camera. And at first, when I started as at day three, I was keeping streak. At some point, everything clicked. The streaks don't really count because I noticed when you keep a streak, you get to realize that when you're done with the streak, you just end up being the direct opposite of the thing you wanted to start in the first place. So my advice is to not keep a streak. Look for how you can take any habit you want to take and bring it into your life. I really don't want to ramble too much. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Since tomorrow is a protest, I plan to like work on the mobile application. No gym. I'll take a walk. At the same time, create two or three short form videos, so long form videos, a couple of short form videos. Since my I have an assistant now helping with the edits. This time around, I'm going to make creating. I want to see how I can make content creation fuse to my life because I don't think people understood Gary Vee when he said, "Document, don't create." So I think I want to document like this. Just I go out there, some ideas flow through me, and I grab my mic and I talk on those ideas. That's actually fulfilling. Grab the views because I can only control something. I can control the content I create. And for me to keep the process and to avoid burnout, I should create content that I really, really want to create, that I really, really like. And I've noticed that in this game of business, you can either create what the customer wants, or you can make the customer what you created. Everybody wants the latter, but most people chase the first, which is they want to go out there. They want to know what the market wants. But the true companies, the companies that really win in the longest term, they create and the customers would want to buy. That's something that is noteworthy. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. My videos will be dropping out. Will be dropping later in the future, so please stay tuned. Bye for now.